All right, we got Nehemiah Shelton here from San Jose State, boundary cornerback. Thank you for joining us here on the dark side of BEASTwriter, Nehemiah. I just want to get your take on what it was like living in the Bay Area. Obviously, we can talk about LaVix, we can talk about that orange sauce, fam.
Yeah, the orange sauce, all that, getting the breakfast burritos and all that. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it was great other than the expenses. You know, it's a real expensive city to stay in. But other than that, though, it's great vibes and all that.
That's why I'm living here in Vegas, bro.
Yeah, exactly. A little cheaper, you know what I'm saying? No taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little better.
Exactly. All right, and let's talk about the program. We talked a little bit about before you hopped on here on this interview. But let's talk about how you helped turn around a losing program into a winning program. What was that experience like, and how much pride do you take in doing that?
It's just a crazy experience because, like, we were being able to be in the mix of it and see it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach Brennan did a great job of bringing in the right people and being able to switch that program around and doing a whole 360. And when I first got there, we were 1-11, I believe. And, you know, the culture was starting to slowly change, but it wasn't where it needed to be. And we just seen it every year, especially like the class that came in with me every year. It was just pushing the envelope. We're trying to get here. All right, we got there, now we're trying to get here. And we were just leveling up every year, just trying to get better.
And I guess on that progressive overload, what did you do as an individual, from an individual perspective, to kind of help you get to your end goal, whether it be winning a football game or just for you personally, and what your achievements are personally in your goals?
Pretty much just coming to work every day with a chip on my shoulder, coming to work for not only myself, but for my brothers, for my coaches, everyone that goes and puts the work in there. And you just start to see slowly as years went on, it's everyone extra work every day, before workouts, after practice, you know what I'm saying? It's all around the clock. And it just started to be, you know, a Spartan theme. So, yeah.
And is there anything that you like to do outside of football to kind of unwind? What are some of your hobbies that maybe someone doesn't know about that you like to do outside of just playing football?
I mean, I like to play video games when I'm chilling at home or something like that. I'll play some video games, some Madden for sure. I'll play a little bit of 2K, and I'll for sure be on Warzone. Other than that, though, I don't really do too much. Watch football, play football, chill out with the teammates, and that's about it.
And what do you hope to prove here in the East-West Shrine Bowl festivities that maybe NFL scouts may or may not know about you? What are you trying to prove here as this game comes to a close when it comes here on Thursday?
That I'm a top cornerback, period. You know what I'm saying? That I can compete at any level, compete with anyone. You know, San Jose, not a Power 5 school, so, you know, we don't necessarily get the same credit and recognition as the Power 5 schools. So just proving that I can come out here and play with whatever competition is put in front of me.
And what are some of your strengths and what are some of your weaknesses? Obviously, we all have strengths in our game, but then there's also things that we can always work on, right? Try to improve and try to learn and grow. What are some of those things when you dissect your game for self-evaluation?
For sure. I would say my strength is my length for sure and my IQ. I feel like I watch a lot of film, so I know, like, got to beat on the offense and what they're kind of doing and their tendencies. And then on top of that, just my length. I'm able to get hands-on in press coverage and disrupt the route and timing of the receiver. And then also being like a lone corner, it's hard to like throw the ball over my head. And the QB almost has to have like a perfect throw, you know, to really get it in there. And as far as weaknesses, I would definitely say like my strength and my acceleration. I mean, I'm not the strongest corner, but I do put my head in there and I make tackles, and, you know, I'm a corner that led a tackle. And it's just my acceleration. I feel like I need to work on just getting a little quicker, quick twitch muscles, and getting in and out my breaks.
Now, do you think you can kind of move into the slot if need be? Because you play boundary most of the time, right? Do you think you can kind of slide in and play the slot if?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I can go cover anywhere. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is work at it and put your mind to it. And, you know, at the end of the day, you just covering just how you do on the outside, just going to the inside. You just got to have the right leverage and know what the offense is doing.
And what player, if any, do you try to mold your game after? Whether it be, you know, the Jalen Ramseys of the world or the Pat Surtains, like, who do you try to mold your game after?
Definitely Jalen Ramsey. I really like the kind of style he plays with. I mean, we kind of got this a similar frame. He's just a little bit bigger than me, but other than that, though, we're both long corners. You know, we can use our long arms to disrupt and make plays on the ball, whether that's in man or zone, because we're long. And yeah.
Is he your favorite player?
Nah, my favorite player is Darius Slay.
Okay.
I mean, we all got similar playing types, you know what I'm saying? He real athletic, so he just doesn't have to necessarily use technique to make plays, but I love the swagger he play with.
Here's a question for you from a coaching perspective. You've been playing since what, middle school?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, a little before middle school, like.
Wow, okay.
Probably last started playing like tackle like around 8, 9.
Oh wow.
Like that.
Okay, so you've been playing your whole life basically.
Yeah, for a minute.
All right. So you obviously had different coaching styles. Do you prefer playing for a coach who praises your success or points out your flaws?
I definitely point out my flaws. I mean, I'm someone that likes to be coached, and I want to be coached hard. So if something's wrong with my game or the rep, I want to know exactly what happened, what's wrong with it, and be very nitpicky. You know what I'm saying? Not let anything slide, because when coaches let stuff slide, that's when you kind of get complacent. You start thinking you're too good or you are good and stuff like that. So I like a coach that's on me for sure.
And last but not least, sorry, this is kind of a fun one. If you were to describe your game in one word, what would it be and why?
One word. That's a good question. I say relentless.
Oh, okay, why?
I say because if I want something, I'm going to go out there and get it and do whatever it takes, to get it done. So, always relentless.
All right, that's Nehemiah Shelton. Thank
Appreciate
you so much for joining
boss.
us on
Thank
the
you.
BEASTwriter.